So some of y'all may know us from, our American Adventure Alaska. And well, this is Texas. And we've listed our home for sale. And looks like we've already got an offer coming in. So this could be like the very last time on this property, well, in a month or so. So I thought it'd be a good time to take us on a tour of the property.
Our American Adventure Alaska.
That's for me. So yeah, I just wanted to introduce who's going to Alaska. Y'all know Cynthia. Y'all may not know our younger daughter and her husband. They even have names and can talk all on their own.
We don't know how to talk.
This is their first attempt at a vlog as well. But what are y'all's names?
I'm Allison.
Andrew.
And we're the Crawfords.
They are the Crawfords. And we're the Balcombs, which you've already heard that. They have their dog, Oakley. And we have our dog, Rex, which is over here, he's not doing his thing. But we're going to go and we're going to walk this property line and kind of tell a couple of little stories as we go. And we'll just see how it goes. So right here is our property line. And it goes, it's kind of hard to see, and we'll get there, but it goes this way about 700 feet. It goes back that way about 700 feet. The house is just right over there, right when we walked up. So the house itself, well, the compound, is kind of like in the middle of everything. We're actually on a rise. So it goes down about 12 feet in the front up there. And in the back, it goes down about 40 feet. So this is a natural little perch up here. It's quite nice. And we're full of oaks. Let's just kind of go back there. Gonna walk down this path down here. And I know I kind of look like Santa Claus, and I don't think that's related to why we're moving to Alaska. You can't just sit around and be stagnant your whole life. A little bit of an adventure is always more important than no adventure at all. And this feels like one of those times when we need to adventure to the back. I want to just kind of walk this maybe one more time and see what in the world is that? Who has dug this hole? Somebody lives back here. You can see the house is just up there, and we're kind of going down the hill. But we're kind of right on the property line, just kind of walking it.
We used to have a lot of clearing.
We used to have this trail really, really cleared. I mean, you can kind of see we've got T-posts everywhere. But back in my, I'm a little bit of a young little daredevil days, we used to have a Polaris Razor. And I used to take the girls, well, they used to call it roller coaster ride, but I would come flying through the air at, about 60 miles an hour, so maybe 50. We didn't have a much more groomed of a trail, but it was a ton of fun. Yeah. So you can kind of see the trail through here. We had it really well developed, and now the water's kind of found the path of least resistance. Back over here? No, we haven't got there yet. It's a little further is where I used to hunt.
And this is one of the back corners of a property of the three.
Right there. Yeah, we actually have 3 back corners. And you may be thinking, how is that possible? Well, because the back does this. And, yeah, the Pentagon. We live in the Pentagon. It's this way. We had lots of different plans for back here. We're going to put a tank. We're going to put a little writer's shack. I called it, where it was going to be completely disconnected from anything. No internet, nothing. So all I could do is just sit back there and write.
Oh, there's a clearing for the hunting.
Oh, yeah. That's right over here is where cleared this little area out so I could have a nice clean area. I did archery hunting right here. It was awesome. There's a T-post right here. There's one, it's about 80 feet that way. And then it goes back about 130 feet. And this is where I had the federal government will come out and actually do a land assessment on your property to see where to put water, where water naturally would stay, the type of soil that you need, and have drainage that goes into it. And so we started clearing this out to do that. And then, priorities change and you don't know what to do.
You know there's a tree right there, right?
So we're gonna take the Honda UTV the rest of the way because it's actually uphill. And it doesn't sound like much. It's a lot. You wanna shut the door? Those poor kids. You're gonna hang them out to dry. We got the Allie and Andrew back in the back there. There's the fence there. All right, get ready to dunk. Duck, goose. Wait, and you should be clear. Okay.
Watch out.
Yep. Oh, they are mean little bastards.
There's the back.
Okay. So right over here, that's the back corner, the very back, the furthest from the house, and it's a good 700 feet to the house from there. And then these two, as Oakley really wants Rex to be a young pup, and Rex is not a pup. So way back there where you can see kind of Rex is, there's the other T-post back there. And you see the flags on it. And that is the other corner that goes up. We're gonna actually take a little detour. Hey, you kids, stop that! So right in here, hey Rex, what are you doing, dog? Right through there where Rex is walking, this is where we actually, I used the backhoe and we dug out a test, basically test dirt to find out if it would perk or not. Well, in this case, we don't want it to perk. We wanted it to stay. We actually found the right kind of clay that would allow this to all be a pond. We call them tanks in Texas. I don't know what we call them in Alaska yet. We're gonna find out. I hope it's a pond. And there's the dirt. And there's the property line. So there should be some T-posts right over here somewhere. And this was all going to be a big tank back here, and which is going to be nice for wildlife. And of course, Oakley is the wildlife today. There's tons of wildlife on this property. We're going to go up that way. So back over here is where the test was. This was a long time ago, maybe 12 years ago. We had built up a large berm back there to backstop with wood and dirt, and then we cleaned this all out, part in preparation for that tank. But this was also our shooting range originally. We could get 100 yards this direction, but there's nothing back anywhere in these directions back here. So it's a safe place to shoot for sure. So through here, it's back that way. It's kind of hard to tell, but that's the trail that goes right down the middle of the property. This is our new shooting range, mostly because it's a lot more fun with handguns. I mean, hand pew-pews than it is with the longer variety, because you don't have to
Trek so far.
Yeah, go so far. So with this, it's all downhill, and then at the other end of our property, it actually goes uphill. So there's natural backstops in there. There's nothing behind us. There's thousands of acres of nothing. So it's a pretty safe environment to pew-pew around. But I mean, the house is right there. And you can see the house. It's kind of a mess with the netting. That's our shade net for the pool. But you got the pool, you got that was our shop, which is currently right now in an apartment. Then there's, that's the studio back over there. And then the house. And it's just right around from where the shooting range is. So we had big plans up here in the front. It was going to be a vineyard. The straight long driveway was going to be our entrance. We were going to have lighted posts all the way down. We had run, because we had an agricultural well, and so there's pipes on either side of the driveway. We brought in water all the way from the well up to the front up here, so we could irrigate this whole thing. We did try, was it corn up here? We tried corn. We didn't get anything out of it. It was yeah, there's a lot of sand here, and that made it a little more difficult. But we tried it. The sand would have been great for grapes. There's just one problem with grapes in Texas. You can't grow them. They all die after 5 years or so. So this, you can kind of see way off that direction, way off over here. That's all the property. And so, yeah, this is it. This is like about 2 acres in the front, and then about 9.5 in the back. It's considerable. I mean, we'll miss it. There's no question. I mean, we have this, we built this, we know this, we like this, but yeah, you need, I don't want the heat. The heat sucks. Texas heat sucks. Yeah, it's February, and we've already shed our clothes, and I mean, we'll be doing the same thing in February. It'll be like -30. We'll be like, whew, finally warmed up. But that's just the way it is. So this is a look at our property. It's the same on that side. It's just way more overgrown. There's this whole section to the right of the driveway, all the way down, is completely untouched, other than a trail that used to be there. It's just dense forest. So, yep. So we'll see you on the next video, and just remember,